fashionably late. Sorry about that. I also forgot my microphone, so you're just going off of camera audio here. As always, gotta log in and check the streams. Also, everything's a total wreck as usual. So, yeah, we're live on YouTube. If you have any issues with the audio, please comment. Let's check Facebook because that was not working last time. Here we go. We are live on Facebook as well. Cool. I will stand up in a second here so you can see me. Shut this door because it's just a distracting black hole out there. Even more of a mess than in here. Okay. So I'm back from Easter Jeep Safari. That was an awesome trip, awesome time. Thank you to Torque Masters for having me out again for another year at Easter Jeep. Things out here in the shop got very neglected the last couple weeks, month and a half, something like that. I can't believe it's almost May already. So here we are looking at the Willys engine. And you can just barely see that in the picture. That's probably a little better. Of course, now that angle's changed. See how that looks. Cool. So, head is off. You might have seen that before. I don't remember where we left off on this thing as far as live streams and that go. But I just had my friend Owen over here yesterday. Well, first I went to his place because he's got a bench set up to grind valves. So we refaced all 8 valves in this engine, and they were not looking so good. And then he came over with his valve seat cutter, and we touched up the valve seats on this. It's all back together with the exception of one unfortunate thing. I'm missing a valve spring. It was not obvious that it was broken to me at first because I just pulled them all out, and this stuck with the retainer, but you're not probably going to be able to see it. This is all shiny and was bouncing around together. Thankfully that's a complete circle, so no pieces of this are lost in the engine somewhere. But $4.50 for a new spring. I will get a new spring and just trying to determine if there's anything else I need to put on that order so that I don't pay like $12 of shipping for a $4 part. But yeah, we got a couple other updates. You can see I'm wearing a Dirt Road Therapy t-shirt. These are available. If you just scroll down on the video or any of my videos, you'll see a store banner there. And they ship directly to you. There's no, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. It's, they're made to order. So, pretty cool. This is a next level tee that this one comes on. This is the premium tee. The classic tees come on like a Gildan, heavier cotton shirt. This is like a cotton polyester blend. It's my preference for a comfortable tee, but everybody has their own preference. There's also hoodies and long sleeve shirts, women's shirts, kids shirts, all kinds of options there. So stickers is still the same deal on Buy Me a Coffee. The one downside to the print to order shirts is that they don't offer everything. So I can do pretty much those shirts that I mentioned, and we can do hats through that same company, but I have to bulk order, like 25 hats or something to be able to do that. So we're not there yet. But ultimately I'd like to have it all available through one link, but that'll come with time. Show you something else here, which you might have seen if you follow Instagram. This is on a magnet, so that's why that's kind of herky-jerky there. We've got new Method wheels on Grand Wagoneer. So Method bead grips. I believe these are the 703 bronze, obviously. Nice looking combo on this Grand Wagoneer, which has been lacking my attention for quite some time. We'll take a closer look here at the engine. And so what I'm gonna do, I mentioned we're gonna do things a little different. I'm going to log on Instagram on my phone, go live simultaneously with this for like 5 or so minutes, and interact with some people there as we go, rather than to try to set that up on a tripod and simulcast the whole thing there. So I still need to clean the surface here, and I have new head gasket, new head studs, and I'm going to be putting that together. So maybe I'll start doing some of that while we're on the live here. Let's see if we've got any comments. No chat going on. 5 people watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bounce over to Facebook. See. A comment here. Marshall. All right, let's go live on Instagram while I'm here. And we are live on Instagram, so if you're hanging out watching this on your computer and also have your phone in your hand, you can do both. Why not? So I was just telling everybody on Facebook and YouTube. By the way, I realize I jump around with thoughts a lot, but I can't go live all from one camera on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. That's like a service that costs a monthly fee or something to do that. So we're doing YouTube and Facebook. It's also a lot to keep up with. I haven't found a good service that does all 3 of them where you have like any kind of combined chat or anything either. So basically, it's just too much to think about as one person to do all 3 at once, all the same. So I can do Instagram from my phone, and I can do YouTube and Facebook from my computer through this little action camera. And then I can kind of say hi, wave to people on Instagram, and bounce over and comment if people are chatting on the other ones. But we'll just kind of simultaneously do some Instagram for a few minutes, get you guys up to speed on what we're doing, and if you want to continue watching, you can bounce over to Facebook or YouTube to watch there. By the way, change this camera so it can see me for a minute. If you are not following me on Instagram and you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, it's at Dirt Road Therapy John on that platform. And if you're on Instagram here, spin this around. If you're on Instagram and you're not following me on YouTube, I don't care about Facebook. If you want to follow me on Facebook, look for me. If you're on Instagram and you don't know about YouTube, it's just Dirt Road Therapy, youtube.com/@DirtRoadTherapy over there. So that's the deal there. So we got a handful of people that have joined on Instagram. Hello, everybody. Looking at my 51 Willys L134 engine here. Flathead, inline 4-cylinder, and we just went through and ground all these valves. So valve seats are looking pretty good, best they're going to get, and I'm not pulling this engine apart any further other than I'm dropping the oil pan just to clean that up, clean the screen, and put it back together. I was really hoping this weekend to get it all back together, but that's not a possibility. I'll show you guys on Instagram. We've got a broken valve spring. That's not looking good. Yeah, broken valve spring. Set us back. It it was going to be too much to get going this weekend anyway, I think. But could have got real close. Could have at least had all the valves and springs in and the head put on. I think I'm still going to try to get the head on it. We'll see. Basically just have to clean up this surface a little bit more, clean the head again, and drop the new gasket on with the new studs. So I'm going to hop off of Instagram now. Thanks so much for watching on Instagram. We're still live on YouTube and Facebook, so you guys want to join in over there, youtube.com/@dirtroadtherapy, or Facebook, John Sterling Terrell on Facebook. And yeah, if you're not following me on the other platforms, find me over there. Peace out, Instagram. Okay. And Instagram's done. Okay. Hello again, YouTube, Facebook, people. So let's check out the chat over here real quick. See, and we got 2 people watching on Facebook. What's up, Scott? And Owen. My buddy Owen helped me out with those valves yesterday. It's looking familiar indeed. A couple more springs in there than there were yesterday. But ultimately not going to get that finished up here this weekend. So I don't know if you heard me saying, Owen, the valve spring's $4.50 plus shipping. And the only thing I can think of that I might have needed for this to get this going again, or to put together an order, I should say, was going to be a fuel pump, and fuel pump's not looking real bad. So I will probably try to run what I have there. So basically, I was just cleaning this up, getting ready to drop the head gasket and head back on it. So that's the latest in the shop. Got a bunch of stuff going on, bunch of projects as always, but never enough time for all the projects to get where I want to go with them. So you guys are back on the magnet now. Yeah, I would absolutely love to have this going. So my goal with this is to have it running, driving, able to drive to Kempton, Pennsylvania, which is not real far away for me, for the Willie's Picnic that they do every year. That is June 11th, I believe. So that sounds like a long way away. In reality, it is not even 2 months. So as long as there's not some major expense incurred with this, I think I can chip away at it and get it running and driving to get it over there. Basically, I'm hoping, this is a brake master cylinder, so I'm hoping that brake master cylinder gets my brakes going. Looks like somebody went through a lot of the brakes not that long ago, because wheel cylinders were looking pretty decent. Brake shoes are really good. Brake drums are really good. So shouldn't be a whole lot of surprises with the brakes. Worst case, I end up having to do wheel cylinders, I think. But the brake hoses look really good. Master cylinder, of course, is totally roached. Looks darn near original. So this is a remanufactured master cylinder, and if that goes the way other things have gone on this, that will be easy to take out and replace. Clutch seems like it works. You know, when you're rolling the thing, you can let out the clutch with it in gear and it stops. So clutch seems to be sticking and releasing. Yeah, got to finish up some wiring stuff. Got to finish. I got to get new tires for it, but I found some cool Power King tires at like 110 bucks a piece plus tubes, and I'm gonna just stick with the 15-inch wheels. I bought two 16-inch wheels at the Jeep show last year, but seems like either somebody wants a lot for them and it's just they're kind of far away and kind of a lot of money, or somebody has a fantastic set, super cheap. I've seen two now that have popped up on Marketplace. The person doesn't even respond to me because they've been so inundated with messages that they delete the thing like 4 hours later, and no doubt the person sold them very quickly. So the 16-inch wheels are a little bit hard to track down and purchase at a reasonable price, but you know, worst case, I just run these 15s for a while. 15-inch tires are cheaper anyway. You can get a little bit taller tire with the 16s, which is nice, but I digress. We'll get new tires on it, and between the tires and the brakes and whatever else I have to do to tidy this thing up, I think we'll be just scraping by that deadline to get it for June 11th. But that's goal with this. We've got some big things coming for the XJ, the spool bus that maybe will happen by the end of July for the PA All Breeds Jeep show. And then ultimate goal for the Grand Wagoneer is going to be for next year's Easter Jeep Safari. I'm saying these things as fairly lofty goals for myself so that you guys can keep up on me and keep after me on these projects, and maybe they will actually happen. So we will see what life brings between now and then, but this doesn't overwhelm me. I think we're making decent progress chipping away at this. The XJ is kind of still stacking up a few parts to make that happen, and I don't want to take that down as my main wheeler until it's really pretty ready to go. Would love to have this thing moving under its own power to get it in and out of the shop so that I can get my XJ in here. Same for the Wagoneer. So not to bore you all with everything going on with that, but this can pretty soon move under its own power. Basically need to get the rear spring set up and clutch hooked up, and then I should be able to bump it on, turn it on, start the engine, and move it out. And that would be really nice, that I'd have two non-running, non-moving projects clogging up my shop all the time. So yes, all of that is what's going on. And yeah, again, if you missed it, we got t-shirts. If you scroll down the YouTube video, you'll see a store there. It's all the same. If you see a link to it somewhere else, it's all the same link. Shirts are all available through Bonfire. They are print to order, so they do take about a week and a half till you get one, but they're awesome quality. I'm super happy with them. We've sold a bunch of them, and people are repping Dirt Road Therapy, and I love it. So stickers are still available through the Buy Me a Coffee link, and someday we'll have all that combined. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work on this thing, and you know, it's not exciting work that I can really explain much as I go, so I'm not gonna try to run a live while I do that. But we've got the head gasket and head going back on the engine here today, hopefully, and I will post some updates on Instagram for that, most likely. So hope you guys have a great Sunday, and yeah, actually, if you are a Patreon member, Patreon supporter watching this, we're gonna do I didn't announce this to anybody, so if you're not available, no worries, but I will jump on Discord and hang out there, see if anybody has the ability to join. We do this typically after this the Sunday live where we get together on a Discord video call and hang out for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, however long it lasts. And it's always a good time. So if you want to join Patreon, patreon.com/dirtwheeltherapy, you guys get a discount on merch and you get behind the scenes pictures. So I've been posting updates on what I've got coming for the spool bus. Not a lot of people know about that, so that's kind of a cool thing. I've done a couple of exclusive episodes on there and a couple pre-release edits. And then we do the Discord chat whenever we do a live. So gonna jump on that next, and I hope to see whoever is available on that. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.